What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back again with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against KillerShark, a person I battle off my Discord server. So if you guys are interested in a Sun and Moon battle and trade Discord chat room and a place to hang out and find Wi-Fi battles, definitely check out my Discord server. A link is in the description. Now, me and KillerShark are having a mixed tier battle, I guess. So we're bringing some OUs and UUs and RUs and all that fun stuff. I'm using a pretty fun mixed tier team. I do have like Gyarados on there and Alakazam, so I low-key feel bad. But my opponent has an annoying core with like Blissey and Cofagrigus, and he also has Kingdra and Zapdos and Conkeldurr, so I don't feel that bad. But yeah, this battle is actually pretty good. My opponent really wanted me to upload this battle, so I decided I would upload it because he wanted me to. So we're going to upload it because it's fun. So I decided to lead off with Banat. It's actually not Mega Banat. It's actually not Mega Banat. You guys are probably shocked, like, wow, you're not using Mega Banat. Why are you using Banat? But this Banat is actually really cool, honestly. I think I'm gonna have to use it a lot in the PU metagame because it seems pretty fun. But turn one, my opponent leads off with Blissey, so I lead off with my Banat. Now, I decide turn one that I find out, well, I don't find out that much because I just risk leftovers, but I decided to just go for Trick because I just want to make this Chansey or Blissey useless at this point. I don't want this thing to be annoying for my team, so I'm going to Trick away its leftovers and get Choice Scarf, and leftovers are going to help Banat, you know, just tank attacks in general. As now my opponent's going to go for Calm Mind and set that up. I'm like, oh, he's Calm Mind Blissey, and I just tricked him with Choice Scarf, so that's weird. Why you Calm Mind Blissey, but I guess he wanted to use a fun moveset, so I can't really blame him for that one. But I go for Shadow Claw, expecting him to want to switch out because he's locked into Calm Mind, but no, my man just wants to stay in. And I'm like, okay, well, you're locked into Calm Mind, so, like, what are you doing? Hello? So I'm trying to explain to him that he's locked into Calm Mind, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for Gunk Shot because you're staying in, and I'm just gonna like make you switch out. So I'm gonna go for Gunk Shot, and it's not gonna do too much damage because it's on stab, and Blissey's likely max defense or near max defense. I really want to try Blissey in Wonder Room. I mean, that sounds really evil, actually. Like, I actually think that sounds really evil, but it would be really annoying and fun at the same time. But no, actually, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put my opponent through that. To have like the best physical and special wall at your whim. I mean, it's pretty funny. But yeah, my opponent's gonna bring Cofagrigus here, as I'm just gonna go for Shadow Claw because I have no reason not to. As he switches in Cofagrigus onto my, Banat Shadow Claw at stab, it's able to 2-hit KO what it looks like. As now I'm going to get the Mummy. Not that it really impacts Banat because it has Frisk and it's not really useful at this point. So Cofagrigus is going to gain some leftovers recovery, and it looks like it can live another Shadow Claw. But Shadow Claw also has a high critical hit ratio, and I believe in Banat's ability to kill stuff with Shadow Claw. So I'm gonna go straight for Shadow Claw here, and we're going to actually knock out the Cofagrigus because it's actually min-max damage roll, I suppose. So down goes the Cofagrigus, which is pretty nice. As now my opponent's gonna bring in Mistagriff, the Conkeldurr, and I'm like, okay, this thing's a pretty big threat to my team, so I'm just gonna click that Destiny Bond because this Garfinet has Trick and Destiny Bond, just so you can like throw it at an annoying sweeper and then it'll die because you can just Destiny Bond it. It's kind of like what Mega Banat does in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm gonna get knocked off, and down goes Voodoo, unfortunately. But we're going to Mummy away, its guts. We find out its guts, and yeah, the Conkeldurr is going to go down alongside of Banat. So Banat tricked Blissey, gosh, and then it freaking knocked out Cofagrigus, and then it knocked out Conkeldurr. So it literally pretty much soloed 3 Pokemon at the start with just a PU Pokemon. So don't disrespect PU Pokemon, guys. Like, these guys, are so overpowered. It's ridiculous. But yeah, in comes Zapdos, and I'm just gonna bring in Ariados, honestly, because Sticky Web is looking pretty nice at the moment. And now my opponent's just gonna go straight for the Heat Wave here and reveal that he has that and almost one-shot me. But I have Focus Sash anyway. But I actually decided to go for Toxic Thread because Zapdos is annoying, and I can poison it and lower its speed stat, and likely outspeed it the following turn. So we're going to lower its speed stat and actually get the poison, which is a pretty nice move that Ariados gets access to, is Toxic Threat. It's pretty much a better like Icy Wind or whatever move you want to use, like String Shot. Not String Shot, I don't know what moves you would use, like Lunge, I think. Like, I don't even know. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Sticky Web. Oh, Spider Web's the move I'm thinking of. Yeah, Spider Web. But yeah, Toxic Threat seems better. in my opinion. But yeah, we're going to set up the sticky web now because we outspeed, as now my opponent is going to knock me out with the volt switch, but that's fine. We're able to poison Zapdos and get up the sticky web, so it's pretty much the best case scenario for me. And now the Zapdos is going to volt switch out of here and bring in Blissey once again, even though it's Choice Scarf, so I'm kind of like confused. I'm like, what's Blissey gonna do? Hyper voice me? Like, I'm not too sure. And I actually neutralize his Choice Scarf anyway with sticky web, so it doesn't really matter. So I decide to bring in Thug Life because I'm like, Blissey can Ice Beam me or Focus Blast me. I think it learns Focus Blast, but I'm not even too sure on that one. So I'm thinking that I can just live or like shake off whatever attack Blissey wants to go for. So I'm gonna set up a Bulk Up with my Crocodile. You guys have seen this Crocodile set before. It is the Weakness Policy Power Trip set. As of course my opponent walks into it, goes for the Ice Beam, and that literally does nothing because it's Blissey. It's an unstab Ice Beam. So we're going to gain the Weakness Policy here, and with Sticky Webs up, the battle is looking pretty bleak for my opponent. We are at, what is it, +6 in stat boost, which gives Power Trip 140 base power, which is absolutely absurd. That's going to destroy that Blissey. I feel really bad for that one, and we're going to knock off the Choice Scarf. We actually go for Power Trip. But now my opponent's going to bring Kingdra here, and Kingdra, which would normally outspeed me, is going to get Sticky Web, which is why Sticky Web is kind of broken low-key, but yeah, it has, counterplay, flying types are just counterplay. Yeah, I'm going to go for Power Trip and just destroy it because we're at freaking +3 attack with 140 base power or 120. Something like that, so that's just absurd. And now my opponent's going to bring in Trevenant, and Trevenant being a ghost type and, being weak to Power Trip, this battle is not looking so great for my opponent. But my opponent asked me to upload it. I wasn't going to upload it, but he told me to upload it, so I'm like, okay, I guess I will. So we're going to go for Power Trip and just destroy his team essentially. Like, he can't really do anything because I outspeed whatever he wants to retaliate with. That crit did not matter. They probably would have killed like 17 Trevenants, to be honest with you. And now Zapdos is going to come out once again, and Power Trip Crocodile literally just soloed my opponent's team, which is kind of sad. I didn't think it would actually do that until I realized my opponent had a Calm Mind Blissey, and I'm like, oh, maybe it will. Maybe I'll get the Weakness Policy after all. So it's heavily reliant on gaining Weakness Policy, and I always manage to slip Weakness Policy somewhere in my team. You guys should know that by now. But we're able to defeat KillerShark, and that was a very one-sided battle. I didn't even get to send out both Alakazam and Gyarados or Steelix, so literally 3v6. But my opponent wanted me to upload it, so I'm sorry if you guys didn't like the Stompy battle, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to turn down a fan's request. So I hope you guys did enjoy that Wi-Fi battle. If you guys did enjoy the Wi-Fi battle and want to support the channel, please be sure to leave a like on the video, as it's the best way to show your support towards the channel, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite Nintendo game that isn't Pokemon? Let me know in the comments down below, as I'm very interested in which Nintendo games you guys enjoy playing lately. Now, I really love playing Fire Emblem. I have recently been playing Radiant Dawn. No, not recently. I actually haven't played that game in over a month. But yeah, I do like that series a lot, and I also really enjoy the Zelda series very, very much. But Pokemon is definitely my #1. But I can't pick it because I decided not to, because it'd be a very biased answer, considering, this is a Pokemon channel. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I'll check you guys next time. Bye!
See ya!